the Black Stars. Kick-off underway as we begin game 2, and the first game was a very entertaining game, very tight. Both teams involved in an arm wrestle, Petro, and you being an old front row forward, you'd know all about the opening few minutes.
Yeah, most definitely. It's really important that as a forward pack, you can really stamp your authority, and, working down that middle third is really important. Some really big, strong carries just to get the momentum started.
And as a forward, do you look forward to getting your hands on the ball nice and early?
Yeah, look, I think there's always a bit of nervous energy as we see the big number 10 roll it forward there. Some good yards. And, I think it's so important, in those early carries just to get a feel for the ball.
Little mistake there. The ball went out wide and it was way in front of the player, and a little knock on, and we'll have a scrum. And these days we have the turnovers, of course. If it's a clean possession, you pick up the ball and we play on.
Away we go, yeah. And look, I guess with the new rules, I think it adds an element of excitement, and I think it's really, really good, especially for our playmakers. Once they get that, we want to see them with the ball in their hands a lot more often, and obviously they can spark anything from anywhere on the field.
First possession here for the Black Stars, and let's see what they can do with it. No, and there's a mistake early on, and the Titans look to get it. Oh, good defence, picks him up. The referee didn't like that, above the horizontal. Fair enough. We don't want to endanger anybody, do we?
That's right, yeah. So it's really important. I think, I think with the refs, with what their requirements are, I think the players understanding what the rules. So it's good that we're establishing that early on in this carnival. And
let's not kid ourselves. Everybody here is competitive, and game 1, as we saw, played in great spirit, and I'm expecting the entire carnival to be played like that.
That's definitely, yeah. There's a lot of great spirit out here, and obviously everyone's very proud to represent their communities, but at the same time too, we all love our rugby league and being great mates out there.
And isn't it great to see some of the old stars of yesteryear, like yourself? Steve Renoff's been out here. I've seen George Rose.
Yeah, Willie Tonga's here as well.
Magnificent. And this is the Titans as they move closer towards the line. The big number 10, good run, makes good metres up the forward. That's Quaid Wakatiti. Spread along the back line. Some lovely ball movement. Just falls apart there, and it's swooped upon.
Well, a bit of a knock on there. Yeah, I think tried to go for the intercept and knock that ball forward. So the Titans get another shot.
Clearly your eyes are better than mine still now, Petro. Now what's Petro Sivanasiva do these days?
Yeah, look, I've been lucky enough to be a Deadly Choices ambassador for the last 5 years. So it's been a wonderful role for myself, getting out in the community. Yep. Working, with their little ones right up to their elders programs here with Deadly Choices. So, wonderful initiative by the Institute of Urban Indigenous Health.
Speaking of Deadly Choices, it's the Titans on the attack. Yeah. They're getting close. We're inside the 20, and they punch it up the middle, and good yards made here by the number 9. Fantastic run. We're looking forward towards the first score in their second match here that we're telecasting, and again it's the number 8 who charges it up, Serpak, and he's brought down a couple of metres shy of the line. Again, another spread out to the left-hand side, little dart inside, juggle, knock on. We'll have a change of position.
I tell you what, they were unlucky. They were shaping up really well. Tried to bring it back to the middle, and then had a really good attacking line all set down the left-hand side, but unfortunately, ball goes to ground, and a pressure reliever.
Yep, scrum 10 metres out from the Townsville Black Stars line. This is an under-14s game, Queensland Murray Carnival. Thanks for your company. Joined here by Petro Sivanasiva. Petro, arm wrestle, as we say. We're just 4 minutes in, and both sides feeling their way around, trying to get a bit of field advantage.
Yeah, you can definitely sense that. A bit of nervous energy there. A couple of mistakes there that definitely hurt. But it's all about completing now. It's about hopefully just trying to get to the end of this set with a good kick chase.
Let's see. Oh, there's a mistake, and it's deep inside their own territory, and this is an advantage.
Yeah, I think for the Titans now, they've got to take this opportunity now. They've had multiple sets down here, so it's really important that they can just construct something, work to some field position, and then hopefully, pick up some 4 points.
Got plenty of field to work in, Petro. Your old mate Steve Renoff, he would have loved a position like this out in the centres.
The Pearl, it was always great to watch him out wide.
Here it comes out wide. Are we going to get the first try of the afternoon? Yes, we are. Ball comes out to the number 4. That's the captain in Dante Buick, and he scores.
Fantastic play there. Spread the ball out wide.
Oh, I've gone the wrong side. That was Joseph Evans. I do apologise.
That's it. Yeah, it was a great play out wide. You know, they got it out to that centre. Joseph Evans did a good job too. Sort of got towards the outside, and yeah, fantastic try to start off this very good game so far.
Good game, great work from the Townsville Black Stars. They're the ones in the predominantly white. So we've got that slightly wrong at the beginning there. My apologies.
No, they're very similar jerseys, aren't they? Almost Titan. Well, they both look very Titan.
Very Titan-ish.
Yes. Yeah, but that was really good play. I mean, as I said, they had the Black Stars had multiple sets down here, and it was just about capitalising on that field position. They did really well to spread it out wide, and you know, Joseph Evans did the rest of the work. You know, he's a big centre too. Reminds me bit of Latrell Mitchell, like, you know, big in stature.
Well, he's taken the kick at goal as well. He lines it up. He's got the breeze at his back. He gives it a good roost. Got the distance, but not the direction. So we stay at 4 points to 0 in favour of the Townsville Black Stars.
Yeah, geez, I tell you what, there is a strong breeze, isn't it? It's coming, what's that, northeasterly. It's nice and strong, blowing straight back on here. So I think for all the kickers, they're going to have to accommodate that breeze. I'm
glad you know your compass.
Yeah, well, I'm actually pretty local to here. I'm down at Redcliffe there, so this isn't too far from the old Dolphin Stadium. So it's great to be out here, and the Moreton Bay Council have done a wonderful job in supporting the Arthur Beetson Foundation, the Murray Carnival again, and I think one of my old teammates here, Justin Hodges, is the president out here at the Albany Creek Crushers. So I did see him walking around there before, but he's doing a wonderful job out here with the local juniors.
It's a wonderful setup, isn't it? Now, particularly they've got the new clubhouse over there and the new facilities. Absolutely fantastic for rugby league. 4 points to 0. We are at the at this stage, almost halfway through the first half.
That was a great run there from Noah Dawson there off the kickoff. Really good, strong carry.
And they're doing the simple things right at the moment. Another good Shale Walker with a hit up. Here's the winger, comes in for a bit of work. Kalen Melvin. It's amazing what a confidence boost a try will do to a team, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, some really good yards here to start off this set. Over the halfway line now.
Yep, and all of a sudden we can go an attacking kick rather than just a defensive kick, and they can let the breeze do the work here. Oh! It's kicked into his own player. Still final tackle as they bring it out wide. Now there's an opportunity. Can they line up the winger? No. And that is the last tackle.
Just seeing what that ruling is there.
Hard to see. It's clearly
high tackle. Yeah, high tackle.
High tackle.
Yep.
I think referee got a message from the touch judge.
Yeah. Marley Hinsby Jones there taking the tap.
Just waiting for I'd say a big bopper to charge this up.
That's it.
And there we are, number 18 it is, Jaden Geyer. And it's been the Black Stars.
Gee, that's a carry and a half.
Doing the simple things right at the moment. And possession, as you said, Petro, was key as they come wide again this time. Referee says there was a knock on. Yep. But they'll get retained possession.
Yeah, another attempted intercept there. They're doing really well. I mean, I think that the defensive line, is really rushing up on the outside hard there from the Titans. So, they're really putting some pressure on the outside men of the Black Stars. But another opportunity here with 6 to go.
Looking for their second score of the afternoon. Halfway through this first half. Oh, and he gets it in because that was vital. Otherwise, that was going to be another turnover. And now they're 20 metres out, Petro. As a coach, what would you do? Put your coach's hat on here.
Yeah, look, I think, obviously working to this edge, and they'll come back with a big sweeping play back to the left-hand side here.
Going down the short side again. This guy's had a great game so far, Evans.
He's a handful, isn't he?
Takes 3 defenders to come in and put him down. And now they're just shy of the line. They come out back to another one of the big boys, and again, another 2, 3, 4 defenders to bring him down. Swing to the left. Right across the back line. Has there been a knock on?
Oh, yeah. There's a knock on there. And, geez, I tell you what a pressure reliever that was, because they were looking good.
And this will help too. Piggyback with a penalty. And they've got to be careful here. We saw in the first game that teams that were kicking into the breeze struggled to put it out.
Yeah, that's it. There we go. Good job.
Very good kick. Very good kick under the circumstances. Look how many metres he's picked up here. And now they can look to hit back the Deadly Choices Titans. Haven't had much possession for the last 5 minutes.
They haven't. But, it was a great kick there. I think it was Raymond Nagus there with a really good touch finder there.
That's a good hit up. Yeah. A lot of changes in the program. Of course, we're into just our first round, and the team's trying to work out who fits what jersey. So if we don't quite get it right, folks, we do apologise. There's been a lot of changes, particularly to this Gold Coast, to this Deadly Choices Titans team. They're on the attack. They're looking for some field position. They're looking to put pressure on the opposition, and they trail by 6 points to 0. Little flick out the back, but it doesn't come off, and it's back in possession to the Townsville Black Stars.
Yeah, it was really unlucky there.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Yeah, that's not good at all. Yeah, I guess get the right result. I mean, the penalty there, and I tell you what, this is another pressure reliever. It was unfortunate. The Titans, I think they were getting into good field position, but that's the last thing they needed.
Another good hit up the middle. Slow play the ball though. Another one of the big forwards takes a rumble. They get almost to the halfway, and there's been a change of possession. The referee says no. Tackle was completed. I think there's a blood bin here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. Here he comes, coming across here. Of course, player welfare is paramount here in this day and age. As it should have been all the way through everybody's career, Petro.
Yeah, they do a great job here, I guess, with all the medical staff that are on in attendance here today, just ensuring that, player safety is paramount. So interchange there. Number 19 comes on.
We're very close to the interchange benches, and you can hear the coaches and the managers encouraging the boys. If they've been injured, do they need medical attention? Do we need to take you to the to the ambulance tent? That sort of thing, which I think is fantastic.
Yeah, and we've got some great numbers in the squads here just to ensure that we can get all players through the week, and it's just about managing that. Donny
Garrimer with the ball, good hit up for him. As it comes down this side, they've been very successful down this side. Oh, and I think I've put the mocker on them.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. That was looking good.
Yeah.
Again, Joseph Evans, he's causing a lot of grief here on this right-hand side for the Titans. Every time they go to him, he just seems to be making really good yards, skipping to the outside and creating every opportunity.
Scrum to pack. Waiting for the ball to go in. Referee making sure everything's A-OK, and it is. And let's see if the Titans can use this possession and maybe get back-to-back sets and put a bit of pressure. Look, they look good with the ball. They just can't seem, at vital times, they're losing possession.
That's it. It's just if they can just get to a completed set, get to a kick and get themselves down into their territory.
Good tackle.
That was a great tackle. Yeah, number 13. Michael Gallego.
Yep.
Octaviano. Fantastic tackle.
That's good defence, and that lifts your teammates.
It does.
This young man's willing to take the ball up. He's had a couple of hits in this set. Memphis Sumners. Again, a loose ball.
Yeah, they're lucky to retain that one, but
referee says play on. Oh, nice.
Good tackle.
That's Evans
Joseph
again.
Evans, yeah. Yeah.
He's had a cracking game.
Yeah, influential player in this game, isn't he?
Lovely boots and all. That was a copybook tackle. You couldn't get that better in a manual. I mean, your old mate Peter Ryan, the defensive coach, he couldn't have taught that any better. Or Trevor Gilmeister, if we want to go even further back.
Yeah, that's right.
There's number 10 going straight through the middle. What a great run. It'll take 2, 3, 4 defenders to bring him down. Dane Ransom, the skipper.
Yeah, great work. He's been fantastic all game.
Line the 2 takes advantage of a good play the ball, and he's away as well, Tyler Cirrus. As we go towards the line. Quick play the ball. They're waiting. They go the short side. No, they couldn't get out of dummy half. The referee said, play on. Ball went backwards. What can they do with it out this side? Come wide to the right-hand side. Good defence, and again they're testing him. Final tackle. Will they come to the right again? Yes, they do. Out it comes to the 17. Steps one way, goes the other, and he scores! Donny Garama.
Fantastic. Yeah, Donny did a great job there. Shaped to go wide with the dummy. Went himself. Fantastic try.
I reckon I saw you do a few of those in your NRL career.
Not
or
too
am I
many.
dreaming?
You're definitely dreaming. But I tell you what, that all started from that rampaging run by Dane Ransom. Big number 10 just charging.
There it is. Look at it.
Fantastic carry.
I did see you do a few of them in your career. You and Tooks, our fellow commentator.
Yeah, Tooks more so than me, yeah. Yeah, but this is really good play here.
It's a final tackle. They chanced their arm. They knew they had something on. Look at this. Bang. Off one. Off the left again.
Yeah, beautiful work.
It's a good finish.
Yeah, Donny Garama, he shaped up that situation up really well. He could have gone wide, but decided to throw the dummy and go himself, the big fella. Well deserved. And I tell you what, it's all been about the Black Stars so far in this match.
Yeah, they've been good. 2 tries to 0 they lead.
And it just goes to show, isn't it? You know, you can hold the ball, give yourselves every opportunity, complete your sets.
Evans looking to slot the conversion, and it is right over the blue dot. We haven't got a black dot, we've got a blue dot here.
There we go. Here's that replay again. Yeah, beautiful step off the inside and off the left and the right, and wonderful work there, Donny Garama.
10 points to 0 to the Black Stars from Townsville over the DC Titans. We've got a couple of minutes to go till half time. This is our second match that we're telecasting live. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate your support as the DC Titans kick off.
That's a great kick there by Chase Russell. Gets them deep.
Oh, look at this for a return, a kick return from the fullback. Christian Taipatu.
It was a great run. What a way to start a set.
And all of a sudden they're back, and this is the man who got the last try going, and again he gives them good momentum. Look at that, that's 20 metres he's charged downfield, and 4 of them it takes to lasso him finally.
Big Dane Ransom, he's been terrorising them.
Here's his big partner in the number 20, and that's Noah Dawson with a charge, and unfortunately he's let it go.
Geez, I tell you what, it was looking very promising there. A wonderful run there by Christian Tapato just to start that set off. Followed up by Big Ransom again. Unfortunately, didn't pay dividends, and here we see the Deadly Choice Titans on the attack.
Well, first they've got to get it out of their own half, Petro, and do a bit of hard work, and they're running out of time in this first half. Not quite sure what to do there. The 18, he's been willing though, I must say.
They've been very willing, yeah. A lot of great carries, and tried his hardest to try and get some momentum for the DC Titans.
Jareel Conlon, that is. Penalty here, is it, referee?
Yep, penalty, high tackle.
We're in the dying seconds of this second match. And at the moment, it's all the Black Stars. They're leading 10 points to nil and doing it very well. Titans under a lot of pressure. They spin it wide, one last little dash as we head towards half-time. Of course, all the fields are synchronised, so when you hear the hooter go, that's half-time for all the matches. So we try to kick them off on time, and we run to time. So the clock may not on your screen may not necessarily match the ground clock. It'll be close, but Petro, that's how we decide the games here and officiate them. It's a common hooter that'll go off and will signal half-time in all the fields.
Yeah, that's it. And yeah, hats off to the organisers. As I said, right from the start, it's presented so well, all the grounds, and this is great officiating as well too. Yeah. So we're very fortunate for all the officials that have given up their time to be a part of this week.
Grounds are in great nick, yeah, and the players would absolutely love playing on this.
That was a great kick there by Chase Russell, and a good take there by Christian Tapatow as well.
Here's a good run as they bring it up, and again they almost get through, and it's that man again who's had an outstanding first half in Joseph Evans. And the fullback too, he's had a good game. Tapatow. Again, they go up the middle.
Yeah, it's good, all the outside men coming in to give their forwards a bit of a breather.
Very reminiscent of the Wendell Sailors back in that day. How much was it when you were a front row forward and you saw a big winger come in and take a bit of pressure off?
Look, I tell you what, you saw Wendell and Lottie, get forward for the Bronx. It was it definitely helped. But it's been great work from the outside men from the Black Stars, who've done a great job so far.
Oh, how's that again? Evans with the tackle. Oh, they're hard on this lifting. They don't like the lifting the referees, but it's fair enough, as long as they're consistent.
That's exactly it, yeah. And it's just important, I think the players now are starting to understand, that they just can't be lifting players.
Yep.
Just ensure that the safety is most important.
Ball goes into touch. We're in the dying stages of the first half. This is a match in the under-14 boys here at the Queensland Murray Carnival. The DC Titans up against the Townsville Black Stars. The Titans get another opportunity here. And they're looking to punch the ball forward, and it comes to number 23. And he's met well by the defence, and the referee says there was an illegal strip there, and Eric Rusker would have been happy that was called a strip, and they get possession back again.
Here we go. Hopefully there's an opportunity now for the Titans. It's first time. It's actually been very rare for them to be in this end of the half, so hopefully they can make the most of this opportunity. A really good kick out.
For once, we don't want the hooter to go. We want to see what they've got. Deep on attack. And as Petro said, we haven't seen much of this from the DC Titans. It's their opportunity to hit back. They're down by 10 points to nil. They've got the ball deep in opposition territory. And there's a throw. That's a beauty. Number 21, Asiri Coleman. You won't miss that.
More reminds me of mine back in the days. But
trip down memory lane for Petro Sivanasiva. And here they go. They spread it wide. They go across the field, and punching it up the middle is the 16, and they're 15 metres out.
Noah Heather with a great carry there. Come back on the inside.
That's the hooter. Last play of the half. And can they shut it down? Yes, they can. Good defence from the 17. That's Donny Garamone. He's had a good first half. The referee says we'll call it oranges. And at half-time in this second match in the Queensland Murray Carnival, it's an under-14s game. And at half-time, it is the Townsville Black Stars 10 points to nil over the DC Titans. We'll take a break and be back with you very, very shortly.
Is your health on track? A free and simple health check at your participating health service clinic is an easy way to keep you at 100%. Make a deadly choice. Book in now and yarn to a GP. You'll also score this deadly cowboy shirt.
Are you Mob? Mob age 12 plus can access the COVID-19 vaccine through your nearest vaccination clinic.
Offering both Pfizer and AstraZeneca vaccines.
It's safe, free and easy.
Book in at your closest vaccination and testing clinic today.
The Containers for Change program has made a big difference around here, and we make sure that money goes back to the community. I think we all get a great kick out of helping people. I am Bob Norris from the Lions Club, and we are change makers.
Is your health currently on track? A free and simple health check at your participating health service
is an easy way to keep you at 100%.
Make a deadly choice. Book in now and yarn to a GP. You'll also score this
Deadly Firebird shirt.
Check these out. A 715 health check is how you will get your hands on one of these deadly Broncos shirts. So look after your mind and body and you'll be styling up in the latest gear. Be deadly, live healthy.
Contact your participating health service clinic now.
Welcome back. Thanks for joining our coverage. And at half-time, it is the DC Cowboys, I beg your pardon, it is the Townsville Black Stars leading the Deadly Choices Titans by 10 points to 0. There were 2 tries in the first half, Petro, and we've had a pretty entertaining match, and the Black Stars have done the simple things right, and therefore they're on the scoreboard.
Yeah, that's right. You know, we talked about, you know, making sure we can complete those sets, and, you know, they've done that and been able to make the most of their opportunities. So, yeah, it's all about, you know, how the Titans can pull this back now in the second half, and it starts with that, just completing sets and hopefully getting themselves in a good field position.
And there have been a couple of standouts so far. I think the centre, Joseph Evans, who scored a try, kicked a conversion, he's been outstanding. And the skipper, Dane Ransom, the big front rower, he's been outstanding as well.
Yeah, he's really led from the front, some really strong carries down that middle third, and really generated a lot of momentum there for the Black Stars. So dare say they'll be looking to him to lead the way to hopefully on the way to victory.
Second half about to get underway. The Deadly Choices Titans waiting to accept the kickoff. Hooter sounds to signal the start of the second half. Referee satisfied, he's ready, and we go. And let's see if the Titans can actually control the ball. They've made costly errors at times, just when they looked like they were going to mount a bit of pressure and couldn't quite go on with it.
And you know what, it is a real challenge for some of these teams. I think, you know, for the DC Titans, I'm sure that there's boys that have come from all different communities to make up this team. So often they're getting some combinations on the run, but, you know, they're definitely giving their best effort here.
Look, in the previous match, I heard the managers and the coach say, oh, what was your name again? Where do you play? Look, they do come from everywhere, and they are so enthusiastic, and everybody got a start in the previous game. They made sure that everybody got on the field in both halves.
Yeah, it's really important that everyone gets a shot as the Titans try to get out of their own half there with a really good kick.
This guy's been good too, the fullback. He's made some good yards. And look at that, he's straight through, just as I've given him a wrap. And Christian Tapatau, he is over under the black dot. And what an effort that was.
Yeah, that was. I mean, you call it, Bomber. I mean, he's been looking impressive all game, and every carry that he brings back for the Black Stars, he's done a wonderful job. But they just split the defence, and geez, I tell you what, he runs with so much aggression and purpose. As we see him here take the ball, he sizes up the defensive line, and off that left foot, beautifully slices straight through that Titans defence, and bit of a heartbreaker there for the Titans. They really need to start this half off with some points, but unfortunately it's come the way of the Black Stars, who have been very impressive so far.
Gee, that was good. That looked great on the monitor, the replay. That step and then the acceleration. Beautiful.
Yeah, he's an exceptional talent, that's for sure, and dare say, you know, he'll feature again in this second half.
Evans makes no mistake with the conversion, and all of a sudden it's 16 points to 0. And here's the kick off, or the kick downfield, and you were giving it a good rap that it was a good kick, but what about the return? It was twice as good.
Yeah, look, it's just that defensive line, unfortunately, for the Titans, you know, had steps all throughout that line. I mean, we talk about defensive line, you need one straight line, you know, to greet the attack, and unfortunately, you know, they just had too many steps in that line, and Tapatau was able to find his way through.
And tell me, just as we wait for the kickoff, what does a carnival like this mean to particularly youngsters? We've got an under-14 section, we've got under-16s, you know, we've got the juniors here, we've got some really young kids.
Yeah.
What does a carnival like this mean to them?
Oh, look, it's all a wonderful celebration of you know, culture and community, and you know, all united by the love of rugby league. And you know, as we were talking there before, we've got kids that have come from all parts of the state to feature. Oh, what a run!
Look at this. Now there's a bit of pressure on the fullback for the goal for the Titans, and he gets past him. He's still going. The cover comes across. What a great run that was. Tyler Cirrus, I think it is, the two.
What a carry.
Here's the number 3, Brooklyn Ivy. Great start to the second half by the Black Stars as they charge up, and this man has been a handful. He's had a good first half, and he picks up where he left off in the first half. They are relentless, and look at this. That's a try, is it? Referee says yes, it is. And Sitiveni Afu.
Yeah, fantastic momentum there from the Black Stars. I mean, it all started from that wonderful run by Tyler Cyrus, who you know, went 80 metres with that kick return, and what a run, and that really set him up. Obviously, then on to Big Dane Ransom, who's been tremendous all game.
They're well drilled, aren't they? They know what their role is, and they know what to do.
Yeah, it was wonderful play, and I guess that's been part of the story in this game. You know, the Black Stars have been tremendous, you know, with their carry, running with a lot of aggression and purpose, and they're able to capitalise again on some really good field position.
Evans now with a chance to add another 2 points. Lines it up. Oh, I think you'd like that one back again.
That looks like one of your golf shots, Bomber. Nice bit of slice there, or maybe that's me.
At least I get to see plenty of the course.
Yeah, that's it. I won't judge. I'll stick to putt-putt, mate. That's the best. That's the best of my golfing ability.
Look, we were just talking about the opportunity that a carnival like this does, and to see the happy, smiley faces all around the grounds. And there's 6 or 7 fields here, and everyone in a wonderful atmosphere and spirit.
Yeah, and you know, it's all about, you know, for all these participants here today, they've all got their 715 health check, and school attendance is very high as well. So, you know, some really important measures that are in place to ensure that you can participate in the Murray Carnival. So.
And on that note, they have to have a health check, and they have to have a letter from school to say that they're allowed to be here as part of being eligible for the carnival.
That's right. It's all about making those deadly choices, you know, making those good choices around school, their sport, at home. Really, really important that those they're in place. And as I mentioned there before, you know, we've had so many players that have gone from the Murray Carnival into NRL systems, which is great. You know, I remember a young Dave Fafita featuring here as a young boy, and obviously now going on to be, you know, one of the game's superstars.
Absolutely. And again, you know, they're doing the simple things right, and now they're putting pressure on. That looks like a bit of a knock on, but referee agrees with me. It's a scrum. And the Titans get to relieve a bit of pressure. But again, the Black Stars with a good set and then punch the kick downfield and wait for a mistake from the Titans.
Yeah, talking about those opportunities for pathways for young players, for our girls as well. You know, just talking to my fellow DC ambassador, Bo Dela Cruz, who played in Murray Carnival there right at the beginning, I think. And again, you know, they have so many careers start off with. Tamika Upton, again, another ambassador for Deadly Choices, who's a current NRLW player for the Brisbane Broncos. So there's lots of opportunities here to progress from here into those higher levels.
And haven't the Broncos been fantastic?
They have.
They've shown their male counterparts how it's done.
Yeah, the women's team have been tremendous. I think it's 3 titles in a row now, so it's going to be another big year now that it's been postponed.
COVID, we won't mention that.
No, that's exactly it.
The C word.
Yeah. Big Jeremy Induck driven back there into some strong tackle. Geez, I tell you what,
that
defensive line, the Black Stars are just getting off their line and greeting them with some really aggressive defence.
Kawani was one of the tacklers there, and they've got no option but to try a midfield bomb and see what happens.
Yeah, Chase Davis had to get it out of their territory there with a kick.
And it gives possession back to the Townsville Black Stars, who've done everything right in their opening match of this carnival. They'll be pleased with this start. Coach, I think, would be pretty pleased with the effort, and there's been a few players that have stood out, Petro.
Yeah. Big number 12 there, Sidoviniafu. He's been tremendous as well.
Scored a try, and he's been strong with his charges, and this guy's had a pretty good game too. Kawani, the 5'8". Oh, a little knock on from the opposition. Is that 6 to go?
Yeah, they've regained the ball there, 6 to go.
Not sure the referee saw it. Certainly didn't signal it, but they're deep on the attack again, looking for another try. This fella's going to be hard to stop this close to the line.
Yeah.
And yes, they won't stop him, the captain, Dane Ransom.
Yeah, again, he's just been fantastic all game, you know, leading from the front, as a good skipper does. There's some really strong charges and a really good reward for the big fella. He's been working tremendously hard all game, and it's wonderful to see him get these rewards.
He's done the hard yards, and he gets just reward, doesn't he? A try for all the hard work he's put in.
I tell you what, for us front rowers, we don't get to cross the line too often, so the big fella's done well, and he, as I said, is led from the front with this young Black Stars team. He's done a great job.
He's just joined us here because, as I said, we're close to the reserves bench. Geez, a big strapping young lad. Wait till he fills out.
He's a big young fella for sure. I'm sure there'll be some. There'll be an odd scout or two that would be having a look at these games as well, you know. And he's a likely customer for sure. And as he said, he's only 14. My goodness.
Yeah, there's a lot of wheat picks in that kid. Successful conversion from Evans, and the score balloons out to 26 points to 0.
Yeah, been a very tough afternoon so far here for the Deadly Choices Titans. But hopefully, you know, we can get a good kick and get a good defensive set and show what they're capable of, and what's been a very challenging game for them so far. And it's been about the Black Stars, but hopefully Chase Davis here about to take this kick off.
Okay, put your coaching hat on and go back to your playing days. You're down 26-0, 10 minutes to go. You're not going to win the game. What do you do as a coach now and say, fellas, what do we do from here?
Yeah, I think it's just about trying to get ready for this next game now. This game's gone now, but it's about, you know, just completing our sets and getting to our kick. Unfortunately, you know, there's been a few. Oh, that was a good carry.
Good fend.
Was that Amana? Donny Gurama
Yep.
again. Yeah, he's been tremendous, hasn't he?
There's been a few. This side, I'm impressed with this side. They've been very good, the Black Stars. The guy's given good service too. He's come into his own in the second half. Just as I give him a wrap, Kawani, the ball comes free. It's a changeover. Do you like the changeover rule that if you get a clean possession, we play on, let's go and keep the game flowing?
I do, and I think that's a great thing about the Murray Carnival. You know, it's a fast style of rugby league, and you know that rule definitely encourages that. You know, it's about just playing with lots of speed, and you know we see some great tries as an end result of that. So the Black Stars have shown that all game.
And we're in the early stages. Like this is the first outing for all the teams. You know, round one. As the carnival progresses, we get combinations start to solidify. We get some great ad-lib footy. That's what I love about this carnival.
Yeah, that's right. It's really encouraged. I mean, you love to see that string of passes that leads to a try. Oh, unfortunately, big tackle there. Number 18, Jaden Geyer. And unfortunately, the Titans lose possession again. And here we go again. Black Stars on the attack.
Change over a possession. That'll be handy for the DC Titans. I'll appreciate any ball they can get. Just quick to respond, the Black Stars. As soon as they get position, their transition is outstanding. They'll make you pay immediately.
Yeah, look, I guess it looks to me as if, you know, quite a number of these boys have played together before. You can just see that they've got those combinations, as opposed to the Titans, who, as I would imagine, are boys that have come from different communities that have made up this team. So, yeah, look, you know, good test for them. There's a long way to go in this carnival, so I'm sure that they'll keep on the improve. And high tackle.
Yeah, he knew it straight away.
Yeah, not intentional. No. I think he just stuck the arms out and
the old step, and then you hang the arm out.
Well, that's it. I was guilty of hanging the out many a times. Dante Berwick, you know, with a good run, but unfortunately, you know, caught the arm.
And was there any truth to the rumour that Wayne Bennett told you you're a front row and don't pass the ball?
Yeah, there's a bit of that.
You and Shane Wick.
Well, yeah, I mean, we had a pretty simple job. It was a tough job, but it was a simple job. Just rip the ball forward and let Alfie and Kevy do the rest.
Yeah, they were only little boppers. They couldn't do the hard yards. Righto, let's see. What have the Titans got here? They've got a chance to put a try on the board. I haven't seen this end of the field at all in this half, I don't think.
They haven't. No.
They punch it up the middle. That's Quade Wakatihi. The 18, he's been willing all game.
He has. He's been tremendous all game, actually. Hoping to take the ball forward there. Jaheel Conlon,
Yep. That's the 2, Josiah Lassier. And they're within striking range. It'd be nice to see them finish with a try. Oh, commentators curse again. I've got to be quiet, otherwise it could be a blowout here.
Yeah, look, that was a shame.
Look at this. See, again, the transition. Picks the ball up from dummy half, scoots 20 metres. Now the fullback, another dart. He's straight through the middle again. He did this once before, and away he goes. They won't catch him. Straight under the black dot. This has been some performance by the black boys, and they go through, the Black Stars, I beg your pardon, they go through for another try.
Yeah, Tapatau, he's been tremendous all game. Every time he touches the ball, he's always asking questions of the defensive line, and I tell you what, there was no answer there from the Titans. They just didn't know how to respond, and unfortunately left a nice little gap there for Tapatau to slice his way through and score under the blue dot.
That was, again, acceleration, quick play, the ball off the back of that. He picks it up at dummy half and away he went. And Evans has got a chance for another goal. I reckon he's most appreciative with this breeze that his tries have been pretty much next to the post.
That's right.
$30-0 to the Black Stars, make that 32. Conversion successful, and it's been quite a clinic put on by the boys from Townsville.
Yeah, they've been fantastic. I guess those combinations we spoke of, you know, the front row was leading from the front big skipper, Dane Ransom, has been tremendous in the way he set that platform. And, geez, I tell you what, those outside backs, in particular, you know, Joseph Evans and Christian Tapatow, who've been on fire. Every time they get the ball, they're very hard to stop.
Again, thanks for your coverage and support. We're at the Queensland Murray Carnival. This is the second game we're telecasting live. Kickoff deep into the Black Stars territory, and again they come wide, and look at this for a thundering run down the touchline, but he goes out. Wow. Was that Jaden Guy, the big 18?
Big Jaden Guy, yeah.
He's had a couple of those bullocking runs.
He has. He's a hard man to pull down, and, you know, for a big man, he's deceptively very, very quick.
He can move.
He can. He definitely can.
I think the fullback was happy that the sideline was so close.
Yeah.
He was thinking, what am I going to do here?
That's it. Leroy Charles, good effort to pull him down, and I guess a bit of a size difference there too. It was a big crunching tackle there from Ransom.
On the throw, 21. He's been good, actually, Asiri Coleman.
Yeah, he's been trying really hard.
It's the deadly choices, Titans looking for something, but gee, this is a team. Look at that, three-man tackle, and bang, down goes the 11. Corbin Jeffries. Again, have little choice but to kick deep, and will the wind take that over the dead ball line? No. He's got to pick it up. Tapatow, but that's always a danger because he's had a couple of these runs that have led to tries.
That's a better effort there, better defensive line there.
They take another hit up, and the backs come in each time they've done this, and they go, yeah, I'll have another hit up. And here's the 4 who's had a great game, Joseph Evans, and look at that, he picks up 15, 20 metres without too much hassle. And again, another of the backs says, I'll go again. And look at this momentum. They're on the back foot. That's what they've done to the Titans. They've rolled him. Now it's to the big fella. He has had a barnstormer. And away he goes, and they won't stop him. He's got speed. He's got a swerve. He's got power. What hasn't he got, Petro?
He's got everything.
Receiver?
He just needs a kicking game now. He'd be the complete player.
If he does a chip and chase and scores, that's it for me.
I tell you what, though, the front rows union were very happy with his performance here today. And as I said, you know, from the starting moments of this match, you know, those barnstorming runs have really set a fantastic platform here for the Townsville Black Stars, and a great reward for the big fella. That's 2 tries for him now, and what's been a commanding performance from the big number 10.
And if you missed his name, it's Dane Ransom. He is the skipper. So he's entitled to say, I want the ball, fellas.
Well, it looked ominous, didn't it? I mean, there was some really good play there from the outside backs to take some pressure off their big forwards, give them a bit of a break. And Ransom put himself there just on the edge of the halfback there, knowing that if he got that second pass off the halfback on the edge of that defensive line, he was going to slice through. And I tell you what, you need a big aggressive carry, and he's certainly got that in bucket loads. He's a tremendous young player, a fine prospect, and looking forward to see his carnival unfold in the coming days.
Conversion successful by Evans, and that'll take the score to 38 points to 0. But I've got to say that try was, again, another great piece of rugby league when you look at it. He took that ball at speed. He burst onto it. There was power. There was a swerve. And then he accelerated.
Yeah.
He left the fullback standing.
He's got it all. He's got it all. And, you know, you can't ever underestimate, you know, the power of a big man who's coming at speed that can, you know, has got a bit of evasion, and he's certainly got that too. So it's been a great captain's performance from him today.
And it's a sign of the times. I think it's the game that we have now. The lumbering forward, the time of him just putting the ball under the arm and carting it up.
Why are you looking at me like that,
I'm not looking at you. I'm more Shane Wedke than you. But no, you know, it's now power and skill and evasion.
Well, you look at, you know, the likes of Big Payne Huss, you know.
Oh, he's a robot. He's a machine.
He is. As a big Jaden Guy thunders it forward again. Talking about big men.
He was hiding on the wing off the last kickoff. He's everywhere. He bobs up everywhere. Look, this has been an impressive performance. Let's not play it down. Oh, unfortunate there. Come on, fellas. It's been good.
It has been. Who was that? That was number 18.
Jaheel
Conlon. Yeah. He's tried his heart out all game, and Jaheel's he's done a mountain of work here for the Titans. Unfortunately, just a bit over-enthusiastic in that tackle. And as we pointed out at the very start, the officiating have really clamped down on this. Any lifting is not allowed. So I think slowly these players will get an understanding of that as they continue on through this carnival, just ensuring that there's no lifting going on in their tackles as he is called out and spoken to by the referee.
And the referees, let's give them a wrap. They've done a good job. You know, it's not easy. There's a lot of eyes focused on you. There's a lot of enthusiasm here, and you know you want to keep the game flowing. You know, but you've got to stay within the rules.
That's right. Yeah, and it's that level of communication you have with your players, and the players have responded really well.
Oh, look at this. This is another slick move, and then you get around the full. Great work from the number 4 that time to down, but they're on the attack and they're looking for their 8th try of this match. It's been one-way traffic, but it's been a very entertaining match because we're watching some great rugby league skills as they go wide in search of try number 8, and do they get there? Yes, they do. And who do you think it might be? The man we've been giving a rap for.
Big Joseph Evans, yeah. He's been tremendous all game. Every time they've gone to that right-hand side edge, he's been so hard to stop. And the way he skips on the outside. And for a big guy, you know, he's got a lot of speed, a lot of evasion as well. And a very well-rewarded for I guess, a lot of hard work too. He's done the hard yards for the Black Stars, and again, picks up another try.
He scored the opening try. He scored what looks to be the last try, and he might even get the last say of the match with a conversion.
That's it.
That's an all-round performance. 2 tries, so far 5 goals. That's 18-point haul.
Yeah, look, I tell you what, this Black Stars team is a team to watch for the rest of this carnival. You know, if that's their first performance, I tell you what, those combinations, we spoke about the combinations that they have, you know, from their front rowers right through their outside men. You know, Christian Tapatau at the back, who's been fantastic. Evans, that's his 3rd try there, Bomber. Yep. So all-round good performance, great performance there to start off this carnival.
No, I think it's his 2nd try. That's 1. There are all his conversions. Yeah, 2 tries.
2 tries.
2 tries. He's missed the conversion, so he doesn't have the last say. $42 points to 0 it is. Will we get enough time for a kick-off? I'd say the Titans would prefer not to. But it's been a great performance. Joseph Evans, 2 tries, and he's kicked 2 for 5 from 8 attempts. That's not bad. It's personal haul of 18 points.
Yeah, fantastic effort there from Evans, and we spoke about his dominance throughout this game, and no doubt he'll be a real figurehead for them.
And he'll be better for the run. That's a scary thing. This is their first outing this carnival.
That's right, and we talk about combinations, and if this is their effort, geez, I tell you what, you know how they're going to look further down the track into the carnival. So very exciting for the Black Stars.
I've had to do this a few times, but that's a good kick-off, which will give them possession and maybe a chance to finish off the game on a positive note. The Deadly Choices Titans.
Yeah, Wayne Clark with a really good kick there. Catching the Black Stars unaware.